4.
Okay, let's see the draft picks right here. On the blue team will be Team Saiyan, and of course the red team will be SaiyanIV. And we're just gonna wait for the bad pick. And ooh, Fanny, hey bro, like
Fanny
I said,
being
Fanny
removed.
again.
Or maybe that was the very first game that we saw. It looks like this
Fanny. Oops, never mind.
We are seeing Carry being removed as well. Expected, really strong, don't want to be picked.
And Cho again, the pick.
Really
I
strong.
think it's a 100% prick right now. It haven't been banned, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't believe so. We are seeing Aurora being hovered upon, locked in right there.
With Saber.
With Saber. Another very standard. This is like, you know, it feels like home.
Yeah, it's the same picks that they had. And of course, Johnson making his another appearance right now.
So this is the first Johnson in the Malaysian matches, if I'm not wrong.
Mistaken. Yep.
And Clint.
Clint, okay. Clint, versatile. Hey, wait a minute.
Nope, it's going to be Bruno that gets locked in. So there was a hover over there. Could that be the second marksman that's going to be picked up? Maybe they wanted to lock in Bruno first for a mind game?
You know, you actually got your predictions right. You wanted to see a dual tank or maybe a dual mage. We had the Singapore game recently, which was actually pretty good. And maybe we can see something from here for the Malaysian side.
So I think this was a very cheeky remark coming in from SaiyanIV saying, I know you're going to pick Clint, I'm going to hover over him just to let you pick it in the next match.
And you see Cyclops and Hayabusa being the last few picks for SaiyanIV. And
not
we have
quite
the
locked
last
in,
one over
still
here.
being hovered. We are locked in on Cyclops. Hayabusa still being considered. Bringing it down.
Please, 1-0. You're just
And
wasting
it's
time.
locked
They're just
in.
wasting time over here. And of course, the final pick for Team Saiyan will be Natalie. No, Alucard.
I mean, they're teasing each other really at that point.
Natalie. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And yes, they're going to choose Natalie.
Natalie gets locked in.
Wow. I think this is the first time we've seen Natalie online. Here.
Correction. Natalia or Natalie?
Oh my goodness, my bad. I always keep on pronouncing it as Natalie.
Natalia.
I have no idea, but Natalia. Okay, Natalie. Tongue twisters, by the way. So sorry on that. But Natalia,
So,
wait a minute.
I'm going to pause you right there.
All right.
Team Saiyan or Saiyan4?
I'm going to choose Team Saiyan.
You're going to go with Team Saiyan?
Yep.
You like the lineup better?
I really like their lineup, and I think Natalia will be a very good backdoor pusher. We're going to see a lot of tower being destroyed instantly if the teams don't do their rotations properly as well. And again, without Fanny to be on board, Natalia will be the good choice to actually roam around the jungle, maybe left and right, up, downwards, to get some map control, getting some of the jungle creeps as well, and of course to making herself to be more of a stronger opponent to be worthy of
her presence are definitely going to be felt, and that's the whole point of it all, right? The early game needs to be set up quite well.
Yep.
They know each other, they know the pathing, they know the sort of gang timings that's there. Mind games is going to be a factor into this, but really it's going to be on who can capitalize and build on that capital from the very beginning. So with that in mind, since you have gone for Team Saiyan, I'm going to go one step further. Since we've been pretty good with our predictions so far throughout the day.
3/4, I think. I'm not
mistaken. How do you think the series is going to go?
Is
it going to be a 2-0? Is it going to be a 2-1?
It's going to be at least a 2-1. I mean, Civil War, that's what the Civil War is.
Okay, so you think it's going to be a 2-1?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're going to have ups and downs. You know, people are going to see there'll be heartbreaking defeats.
I look forward
victories
at the end of the series to see what's going to be happening.
Definitely.
I mean, there's really strong predictions coming in because, you know, you quite boldly, really quickly chose Team Saiyan that's over there. But you still believe that in the next game, Saiyan4 can come back with a victory, but ultimately go to them. You're either going to be Nostradamus, have this crystal ball at the side of the screen, which apparently people don't see.
I don't think I'm a very good predictor in one sense. But again, you can see both teams coming from the same background, being under the same famous community of esports for Mobile Legends. And I think none of them is just going to give an easy fight. It's going to be a punch back and forth.
It's not going to be a walkover, that's for sure. What I do make a prediction is there's going to be an Alucard in the next game. So let's just go into game right now and see how this turns out.
And you can see over here, wow, Hayabusa taking actually much damage right here.
And a little bit of a pause.
But we can tell them what's the lanes right now. As you can see, Natalie at the top lane. That's right, Natalia on the top lane. My bad again with Saber against Saber. And I think there's a tri-lane on the bottom lane as well. So we're going to see another similar trade, 1-1-3. Whoever gets the best bottom.
That really does seem to be the trend where, you know, you do have the triple bottom lane headed over there. It has worked in varying success. Not every tri-lane has really worked out. And I guess that's the dynamics that we're sort of seeing throughout the day.
Yes.
The most successful compositions for the tri-lanes tend to eke very quickly a victory.
Yeah, and the best tri-lanes on paper, like you said, is not, maybe it's not going to work out in-game. Like we have seen a few teams
But let's just go back into game and find out how this all pans out.
So anyways, like look at the tri-lane. Actually, the tri-lane went in the top
Another complete invade.
Yeah, this is a bit different right now. I think they're just going to try the jungle, try to get enough farm, helping out each other to put.
Coming from the back, proxying the wave, just so that their wave pushes out a little bit more and additional pressure is put up. It is only one member, Johnson, up on top. We are seeing another member come up
and
to support him. That's there.
But then Minotaur is at the solo lane itself, and it's going to be another pause again.
It's going to be another pause.
All right. So, anyways, I can see how Red Team wants to play this. They want to get at least much map control. From instead of the bottom side, they will go inside the top. Maybe they felt that top lane is much more comfortable since bottom lane is like everybody's pressuring each other.
I think it's more of a strategy because you start up on top.
Yes.
You gain a couple of levels. You alleviate some of the pressure. Force Saiyan 4 to react to the top, and then rotate to the bottom. Turtle is there, ready to be taken. It is sort of at a 2.5-minute mark again, like we saw the Singapore teams do so. And just basically do a sweep, the north to south, really just take everything that's there. So let's head back into game to see, do they end up taking the turtle as they rotate towards the mid, or will they go for the gank up top and secure additional kills?
And another pause comes in here. Oh, man. But anyways, I think blue team is ready forward to it for the turtle. I mean, Minotaur could not solo himself there, definitely. It's a tank, but not a damage dealer. And tanks will be melted down if there's no support around it, of course. But then again, I just want to see how fast they can roam. Like you mentioned that coming from the top lane.
Really the rotation and what you do. It
seems like they're coming out.
It seems like they're posturing at this point because they're just waiting to see how the lane sort of evolves and moves. If there's also a reaction or a proactive move coming on from Saiyan 4 that they can either capitalize or defend themselves from, that's there. So,
are we going back
again?
No.
Yes, we are.
Okay, come on, let's see. Please, no more pauses. I really want to see a good game.
In fact, they are going back on top. They tried to go in.
Yep, and they're still going with their farms at the top lane right here. So it's still a doable thing because the turtle has not been spawned.
Turtle has not spawned yet. It is not the 2-minute mark.
But you can see in the middle lane, we can see that Bruno from blue team will be taking the mid lane. I think Clint will be alongside him, clashing against this border. And Turtle has been spawned, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to do something right now. They
are going to start rotating towards mid.
Down here.
Perhaps pick up Bruno. It looks like they're not going to do that, and it's a beeline for Turtle right now.
And look at that right here. I think
even Clint's rotating forward. You are seeing Natalia winning at the edge.
Natalia.
Cyclops.
And Natalia getting the first hit over there. So much damage right here. And Aurora getting first blood onto Cyclops for the red team itself. This is actually pretty interesting. Team Saiyan doing something what Super Saiyans do. Oh my goodness, look at that. They even get the turtle from there as well.
I mean, that was the main objective, right? All you need to do is make sure they had enough pressure being put forth. Cyclops, unfortunately, went a little bit too far. Got punished. Natalia back on top.
And
going
look at
on to Johnson. We are seeing backup coming in. They see the shadow.
Maybe a
They're
bit of
hoping
tease
he's
over
going
there.
to jump over that.
Nope. It's going to be removed from there. And Natalia still invincible now. No more invincibility 10. Right? Like I said, Natalia is like another Fanny, can roam around. The only downside, only the iron advantage is besides those 2 ropes or 2 metal rods that she used, she has invisibility around there.
The mobility tools is really, that's there.
And there's another technical pause.
It's a little bit of another technical pause. Now, they've got a turtle. They went up top. Couldn't really secure a kill that's there.
Yeah.
What's the next lane they're going to go to? Let's see if we can read my mind.
Oh my goodness, I tried my very best. 3, 2, 1, top.
Mid.
Ah!
They were just at top.
Oh man, no. I wanted them to be top again because they can take over the map control of the blue team side.
Okay.
I mean, Saiyan will do that. But mid is also a good choice.
Yeah.
You know why? Because this is where they will help to secure their marksman. You know, if let's say the opposite team were to send their marksman onward, trying to pressure them, they can gang their marksman, you know, because helping around there, and then, you know, can kill off the marksman.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's, you know, getting that mid turret down, and we're going to move back into game and see if they actually do rotate.
And yep, like my predictions are correct. They're going to the top lane right now, and you can see that is the team fight right there. And a bit of a lag here, but hey,
they still managed to survive.
Great team going
but
in
not
front.
For long.
And I think they're changing this play time, but look at that. Minotaur
under turret, juggling the aggro.
Look at that, Johnson. Johnson actually was nearly getting stuck and got frozen as well, but he survived.
You even saw Clint coming up to the top to support just in case he is taking the hermit.
And now they got the top lane tower. This is actually a very interesting strategy.
You have Bruno Cho. Minotaur now coming into mid as well. The engage has already started to begun. The beeline down into the mid lane, making sure that they are able to help out Bruno nicely, backing away, not wanting to get part of the action. Not alone, he needs his team.
And you can see that middle is, everyone is just converging together, but then they separate themselves. And Natalia is up there with somebody that I think she's going to do a sneaky beaky like, trying to deal some damage onto Hayabusa. Is Hayabusa going to run away?
It is 3 members.
Oh, wow. Hayabusa. No, Hayabusa is still in the bushes over there.
He is
there. The shadows. And look at that, Hayabusa trying to make a run away, but he uses ulti right now. It's a bit laggy here, but no worries. Hayabusa might fall
the outplay,
down.
No, the last auto attack.
So despite all the shadow clones trying the teleportation, Hayabusa just can't run away from the 3-man gang.
I mean, this is just really good prep, right? They separated to all the shadow locations. They just waited for him. The moment he appeared, there was an instant reaction. There wasn't a massive clump up. Being rewarded, top turret being taken. No contest whatsoever.
Oh, man.
Their sights are going to be turning to mid lane. This is just a free top lane at this point.
Yeah.
It makes Lord taking so much easier that's there because you don't get the massive push out from your wave. The rotation towards mid is happening. Turtle spawning up in 15 seconds. Yet another objective that they can take. And the prime
you can see Hayabusa with somebody right there on the team side. Minotaur is over there trying to go capture the lot. But then again, I have a prediction.
All right,
maybe they want to play top, not because of the map control itself, but maybe they capture lot instantly. But I don't know is that. Well, I don't know if it's a smart move.
It's definitely a setup that they're doing now. We are seeing, you know, Turtle being taken and it's going to disappear in a blink of an eye. Will Cho be able to come in and steal? Nope. He is being knocked up into the air. And that's it. Turtle gets taken.
Oh, wow.
Cho goes down.
Cho
Saber's
goes
taking
down. And another technical pause
that walk of Cyclops across. Wow. That is leading up to it.
But then again, if it wasn't the technical pause, I think even Turtle is down, taken by the red team. The red team kills off Cho, that wanted to actually kill the turtle, but then got himself killed instead. So I'm not sure whether that is a smart move by the blue team, in the sense that, yeah, maybe they want to prevent the turtle killings again. You know, maybe they want to save turtles, I don't know. Or,
this is Peter.
Or they just want to, you know, go in and do a bit of harassment and take the turtle for themselves. But I think it's a very big gamble from them.
To be honest, with Turtle taken already, and let's go back into game and find out how this pans out. Now, with Turtle being taken, they should be backing away because they don't want to be taking this fight in true fashion. They move away, looking for the flag. This is
bad for Johnson, though. Johnson's a tank, but then again,
Aurora just freezes me out and goes, you know what, okay, I can't deal with this. I don't have the amount of damage as yet. Bruno spots out Natalia.
Natalia, sneaky beaky like, again, backdoor. Natalia is actually very, very dangerous if she's left alone. And of course, you're alone as well in the jungle.
Oh, yeah. That's not somebody you want to see in a dark alley or the jungle.
Yeah, and of course, Bruno will be able to take his map Reaper, so the red buff will be his. A bit more damage onto Bruno.
Hayabusa up top.
And look at that Hayabusa getting stuck again, but oh, Minotaur.
He baits out the
Ulti.
ultimate. That's going to be down.
This is actually pretty smart.
We are seeing at
smart.
mid.
And look at that mid over here. Oh,
The patience. The team
Natalia.
is not there yet. Johnson coming in, charging all the way that's there.
Oh, look at team fight here, and look at that. Oh my goodness, Johnson doing so much damage here. Chow managed to get Aurora there, but then Johnson fallen to Clint. And Chow actually really needs to run away right now because...
That lovely knockup, disengaging on the other side. A rush for Lord. I mean, look at Hawkeye just standing by, making sure that he's seeing everybody who's coming in. Between Frito and Rush, they have more than enough damage to take down Lord. They're in no
and Chow gets stuck again. What is he doing? He's trying to go inside one by himself.
Well, he's trying to find out if they're actually there. Bruno as well trying to do that. Dashes away. They know it's been taken. They cannot do anything. The team is unfortunately not quite with them. Lord's going to be secured by Clint. They're going to take a little bit more of the jungle, and then they're going to look in for that big push. Cyclops in the bottom lane with a big wave that's there. Going to be taking out the bottom turret. I don't think so. Minotaur can come in time. No, Cyclops going to be moving back.
Yep.
He doesn't want to get caught out. They might still end up taking the turret, or it's going to be really close to there. It's going to be like a tap, and it's going to be falling down next.
You can see Natalia
we
over
see
there.
each other.
Sneaky peeky like again.
They're waiting for the team.
And
coming
again,
in.
again. Oh, look at that. There's so much damage onto Bruno over there. But then again, all the players on the red team is harassing Johnson, and Johnson has a fall down onto Saber. Wow.
The patience coming in by Bruno.
Oh, sayonara.
Ooh,
We'll see you later on when you respawn back. But then again, look at that four-man gang onto Chow.
We saw the initiation coming out by Cyclops being able to push it down. The chase has begun. No, he needs to back off.
Saber runs away
so.
again. And Chow maybe a bit overcommitting into that, trying to fall back. And there's still an engagement in the middle. And look at Chow getting slain again.
Flint cleaning up what's left in the end. Although they've been, a little bit low. Johnson coming in hard.
Oh, look at that. That
really
Tokyo drift.
quick, but it's only 2v3 at this point. It's a little bit lower health that's there. They need another good ultimate coming from Cyclops. That's how it all started, being stunned out under the turret, being locked down there. We're seeing Natalia doing exactly what she does, pushing out quickly, going back. No, she decides not to go back. She's going to go in for more. She's bloodthirsty.
And of course, you can see that the blue team, Saiyan, I mean, they've been doing a lot of, the engagements. The problem is that engagement is like either one or two heroes going in. And when you see that red team has 4 heroes on board, it's so hard to actually win that fight.
Clint's going to take this. They're going to look for their
look at that. Oh, Turtle has been slain. Natalia has taken down Cyclops there. Squishy hero. It should be down so easily.
Johnson's going to go down with this. He's going to get completely trapped out
my
in
goodness.
true fashion.
This is going to be so bad. Oh,
just managed to save. The tower is still there. It did get absorbed with the shield.
And
Chow is coming down. Ooh,
another game pause.
Now, while all of this is going on, Natalia, bottom lane, tower, about to disappear.
Yep. And you can see that the blue team's heroes, their HP is depleting. And again, they have to be very careful. Again, you want to go in a team fight, you need to know your members. Are they ready already? Are they able to initiate with you, follow up with the attack, and then, at least follow you to the end? The problem about the blue team, Saiyan, is they did not have that. They had only like one hero. Let me go inside, so let me test the waters. But then, we already know there's crocodiles over there already. And if you just test the waters, he's going to mark
Maybe they think that if they feed the crocodiles enough, you could swim with them because they're actually all full.
But then it gets
let's just go back into game. Back to the action.
All right, here again, we have 2 heroes of the blue team trying to take down Minotaur there. And I think...
There's a little bit of a fool's errand at this point. It's a little bit too early for that. Goal difference, 5,000 in favor of Team Saiyan. Saiyan 4 trailing behind, still with a possibility of coming back. But really, it's the patience of Team Saiyan that's paying off. They see, they wait to pull the trigger till people are close enough, and then when they do, it's clean.
And you can see the rotations over there. You have Natalia again, roaming around the jungle, getting some map control, getting some info. That's more important.
They're waiting for the flank.
Yeah, they're just waiting for
up, and it's about to happen. No, decide not to.
Soon, not so yet. Yeah. Anyways,
looks like they're going up top. Yep. They are being able to take Hermit away.
And the Lord will be responding in the next 50 seconds.
It's still a bit of a while to wait, and Natalia going to be pushing up bottom, exactly what she does. Newton's.
Anyways,
this is going to draw their attention away. They're a little bit of an engage going there, not completely as expected. And if Natalia's left unchecked, they need to send somebody down to respond to this.
If not, the tier 3 tower will be destroyed.
The tier 3 tower is going to go, and if nope, the engage guys will go
team
in.
engagement here again. If you see red team moving that, they're dealing so much damage on the blue team. There's no support, and Bruno coming into trying to kill off Saber, but then Saber managed to run away.
Minotaur under attack.
And look at that, Chow there. And Johnson managed to take down Aurora. Hayabusa managed to take down Natalia from there. That's actually pretty interesting.
That was really good to stop the pushes there. Although they had fewer members that's going on. You see Saber going for Chow back up top. Mid lane also being taken.
And Saber killed Chow.
Saber killed Chow.
2 for 1. Interesting.
Well, the score's 5-9 at this point. Goal lead has shrunk all the way down to only 2,000. So that was a 3,000 swing into the favor of Saiyan 4. Still need a little bit of work to catch up, and they definitely can be doing that over the next 2 minutes because the jungle has to respawn in 20 seconds, Turtle's coming back up again, and Lord is still there to be taken.
Yeah, so it's going to be, I think it can be anybody's game right now. But then again, the slight advantage will definitely be goes to Team Saiyan, which is the red team right here. If Johnson is able to pull out a great initiation at the right time, I think Team Blue is able to come back from there. But then again, if they miss out all those crucial importance, and of course the team fights like I said.
The engage coming from the side, the flag. Bruno, be careful.
Oh, Bruno, been taken down by Natalia right here.
Cyclops as well, going to get exploded away. Not a chance, double kill, completely clean. Fight still going on. Johnson trying to escape with his life. Natalia still trying to chase it down, and this is going to signal Lord time.
Lord time it is. Look at that. Everyone's just camping around a lot right now. Chow and, Johnson, they're not going to do much right here.
They can't. They just push out the lane, hopefully to delay the ultimate Lord push that's coming throughout. It's going to be either in top or bottom. It looks like it's going to be headed towards the bottom. The top lane is still being heavily pushed.
Yep.
They have not knocked either turret
Correct.
in the third tier yet, I believe. But Natalia's going to be pushing up top as well. So when Lord spawns in a couple of seconds' time, it's going to be all 3 lanes that are pushing into their favor. With Natalia around being able to roam and help out with the additional push that's there, it could be 2 phases. Chow, oh, so close to being out there.
So close.
Lord pushing out on the top lane that's there. That means everybody's going to be shrinking down to the bottom side of the map. The engage going through. Saber onto Bruno, gets locked out.
Whoa, look at that. So much damage right here. Saber taking out Cyclops right there. And Chow trying to do something for his teammates right now, but I don't think this is enough. Look at Minotaur doing the rage over there. And Chow probably is going to be taken down.
No, he's escaping
back
up top.
Man.
We had Natalia as well, and Hayabusa duking it out.
But
Lord
then again,
is still pushing.
they did not give up on
Natalia is going to be finding him. No, that very last second.
Oh, so close. That was really close.
It was really close. This is going to, mid tower is going to fall for this, and then they could completely rotate to the top. Lord is still really healthy. No, the engage does come through.
Look at that.
Rush.
So much damage. And then Saber got killed by Hayabusa, but Natalia is able to get a kill, and Saber got killed out of Johnson. Wow, there's I think 3 heroes left onto the blue team side. They had to defend this mid tower as much as they could.
That was Cyclops' ultimate already being used. The rotation should be everybody else to the top, leave Natalia at the bottom. They cannot deal with Lord and Natalia's push at the same time. This most likely will be a tier 3 tower, depending on how they play. Although death timers are still relatively low and they're coming up, they might not want to be pushing their luck on this one.
Lord is still alive before he's taken down by the tower, and look at that.
They still have a siege minion heavily pushing towards it.
Oh,
now we're going to see that
again. Don't do anything silly though.
Immortality will make sure that he's still kept alive, not popped just yet.
Yeah. And the top tower will be probably taken down.
Just look at that dance between the attack zones.
Just top, bottom, facing so much pressure, being pushed.
And mid lane Saber making sure it's capped as well.
Kept its control.
It's kept its control and it's continued to be pushing. This just means, right, Turtle's up, let's take it.
All right, and let's see the red team trying to gank into the Chow side over there. Chow doing so much damage. Johnson actually takes down Aurora over there. Sorry, Aurora there, and look at that. Maybe Minotaur might be falling down.
And he has fallen
from immortality, but again, Hayabusa just kills him off.
I mean, they really were caught off the situation. The team goes, you know what? we can't save you. We cannot re-engage with this, especially with 5 members there. It would be lamb to slaughter. We'll take a bit of a licking. It's fine. And, you know, we'll get it out. But nope, we see it coming
look
back.
At
the
that.
sun comes
Look,
off.
Natalia
Cyclops
is down.
ends it.
Wow, this is actually maybe a comeback from Team Blue over here. I mean, a lot of mistakes now and their lack of heroes at the red team side. But then again, you're not supposed to just go in and grab into the situation. Just go into team fight.
I see going in the flicker.
Oh, what? Oh, Chow, my goodness. He's just giving me a heart attack.
That's really risky. High risk, high reward play. Unfortunately, the retreat is massively called. The ping is done. You do see now Team Saiyan coming through.
Oh, Clint got Bruno. Okay. Bruno could not escape from that anyways.
He could not, and on top of it, you see Lord 20 seconds up.
This is going to be a very crucial moment. Maybe Saiyan is able to take the Lord, and they're able to do their split push again with Natalia. But then again, we have the blue team. They are actually pretty strong now. They can go to mid lane all the way. If they manage to team wipe, at least team wipe, or get 4 heroes or 3 heroes from there.
They need to posture this really well. Natalia's still a little bit far away. They are starting it up. Unfortunately, Saiyan 4 not going to be responding exactly just yet. They are trying to get red buff. They have given red buff to Hayabusa now already.
Cho is coming in right here, trying to do so much damage right here. Trying to use the bait over here. And look at that. Everyone's fighting each other right now around the Lord. This might be a stunt from them. And
Natalia coming in from the side, hoping for the mop up.
Ooh, one more hit over there. Hayabusa been taken down by Clint. And Clint will have a double kill onto Johnson right now. This is looking very, very bleak.
Cho and Aurora. Aurora's going to go down.
And Aurora will be taken down by Cho from the blue team side. So, Natalia taking down Bruno again.
This might signal the end. You have double siege minions that's there. You already have them that's there. The tanking has begun.
And Chow doing in so much damage right here. He's trying to save the Nexus.
That will be
it. That's GG.
I mean, that was really well played. They saw the fact that at the point in fight, the other surprising thing was it started us as a 4v5.
Yeah.
Natalia was not there to help out. She did
mistakes. And okay, we're in the draft right now. And
it looks like it's going to be a different one. Okay. Let's see whether your favorite word of yesterday, Lapu Lapu, makes its appearance this time around, or have they learned otherwise and moved around it. Astas being banned out. We have not seen him picked yesterday. Or even banned out. This time around, it looks like they're coming in with a completely different strategy to pick it out. Sigurd being the first to get picked out, Alucard and Vexana, Carrie being one of the favorites, coming back in, making her appearance on the day 2.
And Saber will be the next pick for Team Saiyan. And forgot about that. You forgot to mention about Fanny over there again?
Well, Fanny being removed. Well, it looks like Fanny's one of the Team Saiyans, picked. We saw Saiyan 1 picking her earlier in yesterday.
Correct.
This time around, he's saying the first game of the day is not going to have Fanny inside of it.
Clint
being taken and Johnson as well. Lapu Lapu being hovered over, locked in again. So interesting.
And this time around, if I say Lapu Lapu again, I think this is the 50th time of a command of Lapu Lapu.
It's only the start of the day. It could be 500 by the end of the day.
Oh man, all right. So anyways, let's get checked. The draft picks are actually pretty good from both sides. I'm looking forward to see, like I said, mentioned in the previous game, I want to see what Lapu Lapu did, why Lapu Lapu is going to be more impactful into the team. And I did my research yesterday as well. I get to say that Lapu Lapu is actually more of a skill combo, wombo person or hero. Lapu Lapu has a total of at least the ulti itself. And he can change the dual blade into a heavy sword, which is actually really good for follow-ups in team fights.
Well, the versatility is perhaps what Team Saiyan is looking for here. Will they be able to execute to this? It's going to be interesting because we did see a little bit of a teaser yesterday. We did not see that many flashy plays, but it was only a couple minutes into games. This time around, we're going to see the full game and we're going to find out how versatile Lapu Lapu can be. Let's head into game once again. Countdown. This is the Mobile Legends Southeast Asian Cup. We have Team Saiyan versus again Saiyan 4. Cheer for the squads.
Woo! Civil War right here, right now, as Team Saiyan will be on the blue side right here. And of course, Team Saiyan 4 will be on the red side.
We are seeing engaged a little bit up to the top, a bit of love taps that's going on, but they're going to be backing away, just saying hi to each other. It's the morning, they're being nice and greeting each other.
And Sudo, like I said again, like yesterday, they are playing the top lane with the tri-lane setup.
Exactly.
Which is the same thing like what they did in game 1.
Indeed, that is right.
And look at that forward, we got Alucard harassing the Tigreal down bottom over there. I'm not sure whether Tigreal is able to withstand the harassment.
Well,
done
it's
by
still
Alucard.
really early in the game, and they still have time to level up, to grow, gain that lead that's
Definitely.
We are seeing, as per usual, jungle has been taken. Chow, on the other hand, poking his head a little bit in, trying to see where their positioning is.
I think Chow and Vexana, I think they are a very, very good combo together. But then Chow will need to land
Chow
his attacks
spots
at one
out
point.
the Hermit Crate.
Look at Saber there. Chow, do you want to steal
The team
somebody's
responds
Hermit
both
Crab?
ends.
And it was very good.
They're
A
still
lot of them are
posturing.
actually at the tri-lane top over there right now.
We are seeing mid lane being pulled away. Clint's close by as well. With
And,
Lapu Lapu
yeah.
coming in. Carry, staying in the bottom jungle, not going to get involved, and they decide to disengage. It's a little bit too early. They don't want to give it away.
Correct.
They don't want to give any sort of advantage away. There's still other items that can be taken away. You see the jungle camp, there's still the red buff that's being taken.
Yep.
Clint heading over there. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a posture. Carry coming downstairs, and there's going to be blood.
By Carry themselves.
That was a really good rotation and being able to read it out. They haven't seen Clint in a
Yep.
while. It's probably due to the pressure up top, and Carry rotates down and responds to it. This is most likely going to be another quick call towards Turtle soon enough.
And don't forget, Carry actually has Reaper, which gives her the burst damage to finish off Alucard instantly from there.
Definitely. I mean, Alucard already was walking, a little bit out of position with low health. So that was just a punishment coming across. Needs to be a little bit more cautious about this. In true fashion, Turtle being taken
down.
2.5 minutes into the game there.
4 heroes over there taking out Turtle together. That's actually very good roaming. We'd like to see more aggression on Team Saiyan's side.
Well, Team Saiyan's responding in kind. They are knocking down the top tower due to the fact that the rotation was coming down mid. Shrunk it down to half, making that a little bit easier for them. Will this be an ultimate Lord push towards the top lane? That's what we're going to be finding out if Day 2 is going to be a replication of Day 1.
This is going to be a bit scary right here if Team Saiyan will be able to take
We
the
are
top
seeing
lane
the
right
gang coming from the side, waiting the phrase, Lapu Lapu, the
Oh,
phrase that's coming.
right, the stun that to say, and now he's a great heavy sword. This is where I said the skills are coming to the combos right now.
The response comes back.
Oh, nice Chow attack onto Lapu Lapu. I think Lapu Lapu just caught all 4 heroes right there. The 4 heroes just gank him right there instantly from there.
Well, it's one of the things where you're a bit out of position and you're outnumbered. There's very little that you could have done. You see Tigreal rotating completely to the top, leaving them a little bit exposed, being caught out within the rotations there and capitalizing on the timing that was done. This all happened after the 230 split at Turtle, where they rearranged the lanes and how they had their ganking paths done.
And don't forget, Team Red actually learned from their mistakes. They actually be a bit more comfortable with their hero picks right now. They're able to initiate some part of offense, and they managed to get the the kill itself.
Well, they did get the kill. I'm not sure how much of mistakes they needed to correct, because I don't think so. They made very mistakes. We are seeing the engage,
way
but
on the dragon.
it is on Tigreal though.
And they got a tower right here, but Tigreal, he needs to run away at least. But then Carry is right here with Tigreal trying to save it. Aurora take down Alucard first, and Chow running for his dear life, flicker into the way. And there's still engagement right here.
Vexana coming back in as support, but that's basically going to deter them from continuously engaging over there. Carry being really strong. It's really good to see SaiyanIV prioritize the tower, getting it removed so that they could have the engage. Johnson coming all the way in.
Knocking down somebody right here, and it's not going to fall out bad. But again, back to your question.
No, it was just a mobility tool to get back into lane really quick. We are seeing the posture of Team Saiyan onto the mid lane. Heavy pressure being there. SaiyanIV has to respond in kind. All 5 people have to come around the side.
We are
waiting in the fray. Tigreal waiting. And Alucard on the other end already being spotted out. Shrunk down to half health.
Alucard got to run away from here if he doesn't want to mess
in the middle. Cho attacking onto Tigreal. That attention has been split back to the mid lane.
And Clint will take down Tigreal first. They'll lose their tank for Team blue. Yep. And oh, this is
For
the
Team
leg.
Saiyan.
And oh, look at that. Saber taking out somebody right here. And Vexana has the Soul Reaper over there to kick some damage onto Team Saiyan themselves.
Well, basically they're saying, you know, you have a good strength, I'm going to use it against you.
Yeah.
Good coordination by the team. Immediate split, we see Team Saiyan 4
Yeah.
going down, pushing out the bottom wave, forcing the return back of attention. Turtles back up again, and this time around we see yet again Team Saiyan responding. As soon as it's up, they do have the timer and they're responding together. What's happening up top is 3 members are going from Team Saiyan to the top lane. I don't think so that's such a wise choice, given the fact that...
Look at what are you doing here? Why are you stuck with that? Why are you going to leap in front of all 5 members there? This is actually pretty risky.
It was very risky, but I thought they had read the situation as that 3 members had gone up on top, or they perhaps would have been in the bottom lane given that they had destroyed the tower already. We are seeing coming in.
Yeah,
That's completely out of position, being punished. Moving away, sliver of health. Still surviving.
Lapu missed that ulti over there. If he could have hit Chao, at least Chao would be destroyed and it would slow down other heroes as well on the opposite lane.
With Chao having to go all the way back, this just signals a lot to be taken. They do have a little bit of the advantage and they will not be able to respond in time. Very quick lot being taken here. And the amazing synergy and strategy of Team Saiyan paying off in spades.
And I like Team Saiyan how they always prioritize objectives. Besides getting kills, they also go for the objectives instantly and the time. Like let's say the turtle spawns out,
We are seeing Johnson running away. They should be fine. This is a good strategy by Saiyan 4. Being able to push out the bottom lane because the Lord will spawn in the bottom lane given that the first tower has already been taken there.
Alucard will take their first tower then.
Alucard will take their second tower. The top tower is already gone over there. But it helps mitigate and slow down the push due to the minions being there. In mid though, that's where they're going to be posturing.
We have 3 heroes in mid with 4 heroes on the red team.
Lapu is going to be going up top, pushing up the wave, clearing it a little bit as Lord will be becoming their distraction. Impending Doom marching towards it. Alucard is staying within the fray. And Saiyan 4 needs to be responding to this. It looks like Team Saiyan no, is going to be converging onto Lord. They're going to wait and see how many people are there and then do the ambush out.
Alright, you can see Charles been spotted out by Tigreal. But then it makes
it is under the tower, Lord over there. The knockout comes out, the freeze.
Chao probably is gonna fall over there, but a lot of them are doing engagements right here. This is actually
re-engage comes out, Lord is taking away, the implosion goes across.
Wow, first blood is over there, and Saber will take down Clint, Aurora will take down one of the heroes over there. This is looking bad for Team Saiyan 4. Johnson will fall down to the tank killer carry herself, and this is actually pretty bad. They will take down one tower, they're probably going to take down this second tower over here. Oh,
so close from getting out. But this is, this looks like it's good. It might be the end, depending on how far they want to push in. They do have a siege minion that's there.
And Chao, I think he can't do much right now. He is
stuck does come up, but Tigreal's immortality does go down. Carry needs to back away from this. It is not going to be the very end just yet, but this was such a severe taste to be leaving in your mouth there. Look at the strategy. They use Lord as vision control, forcing Team Saiyan to respond in a sort of staggered stage and then catching them out completely. Vexana was a little bit out of position, not quite there in time.
And Carry was there.
And Carry was there to mop up. We are seeing now further objectives being taken, the buffs are going to be wiped away, as so is the jungle. They're going to be resetting because Lord's going to be up in about a minute and a half's time from now, and that's just going to signal perhaps the impending doom of the end. Look at the goal difference, 7,700 already in favor of Team Saiyan. A strong, commendable goal lead that's ahead. Not only that, they have 5 kills ahead. It is currently 9-4, and we haven't even hit the 10-minute mark.
This is so dominating match now, right now for Team Saiyan over here.
And the camp begins again.
Okay, we're just going to wait. I think we're just going to wait.
This is the Jaws, you know, theme song needs to be playing. Dun, 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 dun,
dun. And both of them are actually playing the Jaw games right now.
Not really. You are seeing Team Saiyan that is waiting very clearly, and Saiyan 4 having to force to be in lanes. They spot Johnson completely alone. They're going to respond in time. Will they be able to do it?
Over there by Saber. Going to take so much damage over there. Lapu will get the final kill over there. Cho, for no reason,
comes
going
in,
back.
4-man knockout.
Oh, Vexhana has taken down Saiyan over
Implosion,
here.
pushback. This is going to be a
Carry,
team
double kill,
wipe.
triple kill, bingo from there. And Alucard, wow, Maniac.
Maniac, look
Team
at that
wipes out.
strength, that confidence, that team setup over there.
Oh,
that was such an amazing start to game 2. And that's going to signal the
GG.
end.
I think it's GG.
You have a massive wave pushing up, and you have death timers that are still pretty much there.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just
boys
wow.
and girls, Johnson's coming in, but that is a under 11-minute game. Congratulations, Team Saiyan, putting their massive stamp
onto your Civil War.
Onto the whole competition. This is the fastest game. 10 minutes, 54 seconds, carry 6-0-6.
Just wow, MVP. She really melted down every hero over there, and she managed to get a 4K out of that team fight.
She ultimately had 3,000 gold on herself above every one of her teammates. That's 8,000 gold in 10 minutes.
And she haven't even reached max level. That's how perfect she is.
Well, that's just, you know, with all that extra gold and all the kills that had come out there, the itemization, right?
Yep.
Helping her and pushing her forth, making her the ultimate bully that's there.
Correct.
That wraps up that match that we had continued from yesterday. Congratulations to Team Saiyan.
And GGWP to Team Saiyan 4.
It's a really good game. Valiant effort put up to them.
Yep.
We are going to go back to the MCs as they take it away and bring us into the next set of matches.
Thank you so much, Kenneth and Justin.
Woo!
How was the match just now? You guys having fun? It was a good match, right? 10 minutes. Tasha, it was 10 minutes.
Barely
that was so fast.
11 minutes and all gold on carry. You know, you can say carried the game.
And I was really, really impressed. And again, thank you guys again for coming here at Tropicana City.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.